calling Erik's Hour of Enlightenment.
Yes, we are getting Erik and Dee. Hello, Miss Dee. I miss you. I love you, Erik.
Hello.
And
Hi, Mom.
I was just hello. I barely got in on time because I was like, oh my God. I just found out that this solar energy thing, I asked Erik, I don't know why, but I asked him, am I missing something crucial? And, is there interferences, blah, blah, blah. I asked so many things. I've learned so much that what you can't do, what you can't wear, what you can't, oh my God, what you can't have around you. You have to use a pencil, not a pen, all these things. Okay, so today I found out this solar wave generator, I have to mask all the parts that you have to mask, like the female connectors and all that, and I have to completely dust it with Himalayan sea salt. I didn't know. He's not going to tell me, hey, Mom, guess what? So this is a matter of, yes and no questions. I can't wait till I can actually freaking channel him. And then I have to ping with the tuning for 4096, and then I have to smudge everything, the wires, the generator X component, and with sage, and then I have to do Palo Santo all over, and then I have to do the 528 tuning fork, and I have to do this every 5 to 6 weeks. So little did I know. And have all
You're busy.
I have to have all overhead lights off. So it affects everything. And also it affects it if you have the transmitter on one side or another. And I had it on the wrong side. So, oh God, it's a learning. It's a learning thing.
You're exhausting me. You're exhausting me just telling me all of that.
Well, I'm exhausted just thinking about it. My baseline is exhausted. Oh God. All right. So anyway, Veronica Drake at veronicadrake.com. How are you doing?
I feel like the new kid on the block. I haven't done this radio show in, I can't even tell you the last time.
Oh, my God. We miss you. We really do.
Oh, I miss the peeps. I love this. I love doing this, though. It's so much fun.
Yeah, and we love having you. How's Nick doing, your hubbies?
He's doing absolutely positively wonderful. I brought the angels in. I brought everybody in. He's fantastic. Hello.
Well, we sent you prayers, and so I hope that had something to do with it, because he is such a great guy. I know it. Thousands and thousands.
Yep, and Erik, I just tell you, it's funny because Erik, I just texted you earlier. Erik's telling me to ask you about the coins. So I don't know, this might be, do you have coins that it's time to get rid of? Because silver's going up.
No.
Are they silver coins?
Yeah, you know what they were? I do have some, but the whole thing was, you know how they started coming out with the coins for each state? And you had this thing where you popped them into and stuff. Well, I collected and collected and collected, and then one of the kids, I won't mention his names, who went through a rough spot, freaking pawned them, never to be seen or heard from again.
Okay, alrighty then.
But
so
is that it, Erik?
Erik is
was that it, or is it some other? I don't have any. I don't have any.
He's remembering that story. So
I don't have
he wanted to tell me that.
Anything expensive was pawned long ago by that person.
But also, Erik says to tell everybody that silver is going up, up, up by the end of the year.
Oh.
It'll be up, up, up. And this just came through as I was sitting here waiting. If you're waiting for the deal to go through on the house, it will be approved and you will be a homeowner. I don't know who it's for, but Erik says, have at it, share it.
Oh, cool. Okay, what about, is it going to be a slight market correction toward the end of this month?
Yes.
I'm getting that.
Absolutely.
Maybe. I'm getting
the
end the 27th, 28th, maybe a little more, like a 12, 15% correction.
Mhm. And more so like the 29th, 30th.
Well, 29th. It's a Saturday and Sunday. But that is what he gave me on the dowsing rods because I suck at it. So I asked him again.
Perfect.
Is there no 28th? And because he said it was a Friday, so I think it's Friday the 28th.
Okay, so then what I'm seeing then is the next week is also going to be an increase.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of a correction. Yep.
Oh, it's a little one. I don't think it's going to be a big one, but
no.
Good.
But it's a glimpse. It's a preview of what's to come.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, I'm not your broker, people. You can let Erik be your broker, but not me. Because I am not good at this yet. I got a bunch of people to give me yes or no questions that they definitely know the answer to, because Erik and I have honed this system that I'm trying to stage and see my trend of progress. It's not going to be that good, but I'm marking my trend and seeing as I get better, and as I treat on the scalar energy thing, the PTSD and stuff like that, I hope it gets better. And then I'm going to do Erik's design of media package and see if it gets better stuff. But it's so cool.
Hey, I don't know if you're on a headset. Are you on a headset? Because you're very choppy.
Well, you're choppy, but I'm not.
I know. What's going on?
No, I don't know. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. No, I got it. The usual thing I'm on. But
is this better?
Yeah, it's fine. It's good enough. Erik, make it good.
Okay.
Make it good. Fix that.
Make it good.
But anyway, media package he wants me to do like 22 days in a row after I finish fixing all my other crap. That is going to help me. But God, it's so cool, Veronica. I didn't tell you this, but I'm doing the dowsing, right? And I got Palo Santo burning at my feet. And, of course, smoke. But then I get up, and I'm walking around with the dowsing rods, and I still see the smoke. It's freaking Erik. It's the spirit. And I say, is that you, man? You're so beautiful. It is. I can see his spirit. It's so awesome.
That's beautiful.
I know. And also, I was brushing my teeth, and I saw a black dog go past me in the back. And it was my dog Peanut. So I think sitting in the scalar wave is like waking, or maybe it's just the program to help heal my PTSD. Whatever,
yeah.
It's working.
Well, you're waking up.
Maybe.
Yep.
Anyway, slow learner, but it's happening. All right, so that's good because I will be in better shape to help everybody else. One more thing before we take callers. I think it would be such a cool idea to, I asked Erik a while ago, can I use the scalar energy generator wave thing to between the transmitter and the receiver, and it's very complicated how you set this up, okay? You have a stand, you get a photo that you put in Himalayan salt for a certain amount of time, and you do this whole sequence of things afterwards, and you have an intent card that you put in there after, but you had to put that in salt and all that stuff. But it'd be so cool to put a picture of Mother Earth with an intent, and just like he picks a frequency, and you put it in for a certain amount of time. So then I got to thinking. He said yes, we could do that, but it would be so cool to use that same thing to treat, to help the mentally ill, the homeless, the jihadis, the prisoners, so many people. But then I asked, well, can we, because I'm lazy, can we distill that, the greedy, all this stuff, can we distill that to just those who live life in fear rather than love? So, he said yes, but I'm not sure because I suck at the yes and no questions. So, by the way, I took care of Veronica's portals, closed portals, open, and now her accuracy rate is through the roof. It's amazing. So now I'm asking you, Veronica, do we have to target this, Erik? I'm asking Erik through you. Do we have to target this one by one, like mentally ill, homeless, jihadis, all that, or
No.
hungry, or
Yes,
can we do it?
there can be a process for the collective.
Okay. Well, it'll take a long time, so it would be cool to create a group where everybody gets these generators all across the world, and you have to prepare it a certain way, because otherwise it'll take a couple of years, and you have to do the portal work on the collective, which will take hours and hours and hours. But it'd be so cool if we all got together in the name of love to create a world that does not live in fear but lives in love. I don't know.
The
Is it
highest
possible?
vibration there is. The highest vibration there is. And you know what? That's Erik has said that's the ultimate goal. That's why we're here on Earth.
Well, is it possible if we get people, we create a group, each person, we'd have a foundation or whatever that buys these things, like, Erik can create the frequency. It's like $1,600, okay? And we loop it with whatever frequency he has. He helps choose the picture and the intent card on the index card. We put those in Himalayan salt for a certain amount of time. We do the tuning fork and the sage and the Palo Santo and the 528 hertz, and then you have to do that like every 5 to 6 weeks, by the way, and put on a certain height stand, and we've just run that 24/7. That'd be pretty cool.
He said it's something to work towards. In other words, you're getting there.
I have to heal myself first, okay?
Right.
Because
that's exactly
I'm
it.
stuck right now, but
That's it.
Anyway, if you guys
it.
are interested in doing that, maybe the people who sell these things can participate. Maybe we can form an organization, a foundation, heal the world. Heal the world. Help the world live in love, not fear. What do you think?
I think it's beautiful. Erik said,
corrupt politicians, everything. There's no limit.
He says that he likens it to an air purifier. You're clearing out all the dirty air.
Yeah, and maybe we won't help everybody, but it's like that nine monkey kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
You help a certain percent, and they will save the others. So, hey, Jesus, what do you think, dude? Hey, Jesus, come in here, dude, with your white T-shirt and jeans that you came in for our interview. What do you think, dude? I'm kidding.
You know what? It's all about spreading love, and the way that you do it is unique to you. And Evisa, you've been given this gift for a reason. So I would say use it.
I just have an idea. It's not a gift. It's an idea.
No, you're the one that's going to bring this forward. I didn't have the idea. Erik put this in you.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
And you're learning to communicate with Erik for a reason, because the two of you are going to do this together. It's a mother-son project.
Yeah. I know, but Monkey 9. But I can't do it alone. I don't have a room in my house to, have 100 of these things. You have to have it in a place where there's not a bunch of interferences and stuff. Anyway, so yeah, maybe we could just rent some gigantic freaking warehouse and just. Anyway, think about it, people. All right. Without further ado, I'm so sorry I took you guys on this rabbit hole, but I think it was for a good reason. And, Erik made me do it. Erik, the devil made me do it. Erik made me do it. All right, one more thing I will say is that I went into my office 2 days ago, and one of the drawers under the printer was open, and the brand new box of printer cartridges was open, and the magenta cartridge was out, and on right next to the printer. Nobody's in my house, okay, except for my husband. He doesn't do that. So I said, "Did you do that?" No. And so I asked Erik with the dowsing rods, and he said, "Yeah, I did that." And it was low, but not low enough. I'm cheap. I wait until the last freaking drop. So how does he have the power to open a drawer, open that box, get the magenta cartridge out, and lay it on the table? Is that even possible?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, does he get help?
Listen, everything is moved with the mind, the energy of the mind. You know, the same way he's saying that people can karate chop a board in half. It's energy. Now the karate chop has the physical force of the living person, but that physical force happens in spirit, and it's just concentrated. It's even more intense. They vibrate at a very high frequency. And so moving things, if you've ever done anything, moving an object with your mind, he said people do it all the time here on Earth.
Yeah.
So, you know, of course he can do it. He was just fooling around and letting you know that, you know, he's around. And I'm going to tell you something. He has said that he is going to be more present in your house, that you're going to think he's living right there with you, because he is.
Oh, I know. I love it. I feel like I just have this time with him when I'm working on stuff like we've been working on. It's lovely. And
the other thing is, he said that Bella knows when he's around.
That's why she's barking all the time. I asked him about that. I asked him, and he said yes.
And one other thing, he wants to give his brother a message. He said that when he travels, and he will, that Erik will travel with him, and everything will be okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Is he traveling?
Yeah. It's awesome that you picked that up, because as soon as I took care of Lucas's portals, you know, after Erik died, a bunch of portals opened up in his energy body, and negative entities galore, okay? Of course. So I took care of those. And the next day, he went from making $15 an hour intern pay. He was supposed to get a raise after a year, but he didn't, because the company was having trouble, to getting a phone call from the parent company to, "Hey, Lucas, we're going to send you to California for a project. You're going to be making $12,000 a month.
There you go.
And then after 2 or 3 months, we're going to have another project for you that you're going to be making $16,000 a month." That is what, opening up closed portals does. It brings you abundance, the love you've been looking for, etc. It's pretty cool. Now, I've tried to do this on certain people, but when he doesn't want me to do it because of energy exchange or because I'm not ready, those dowsing rods will not move. It's paralyzed. But yeah, he's traveling. He is traveling.
Well, Erik's with him. Erik's going with him.
Yeah, he had trouble with panic attacks when you wake up in the dark because you're working nights, 12/7, except maybe a day off every once in a while. And that's when I found out, because at first when I was discovering about portals, I thought there was just open portals that need to be closed, okay? Then I found out about closed portals that need to be open, and there might be negative entities. And that's when I found out he had like 4 negative entities attached to him. And so that's why he had the panic attacks. So I got rid of those. So, so I don't know why I brought it up. Whatever. Sorry, Lucas. Anyway, that's that. But anyway, I try to help people with their portals, but if he won't let me, he won't let me. It's irritating. Ugh.
Hey, one other question for you. Did you give up on, or where are you at with the reality show? Because Erik says Erik's asking me about it, and he's telling me to tell you to kind of resurrect it. Where are you at with that?
Oh God. Well, first of all, I don't think my husband wants to do that, number one. Number two, we've got the documentary still coming. The COVID thing has made it difficult for Paula, but they're coming back in, I think, November. Number one. Number two, this novel I'm writing, which is not, I'm not writing, because someone else is writing for me because it's channeled to me. It's so freaking awesome. I hired a lady to do a query letter because I don't have time for it. And she said, oh, my God, this is moving material. Because, I mean, she does query letters for everybody. She's really very well known. So, anyway, maybe that'll be something. But I don't know. I don't know where I have. Oh, maybe I could do one on portal stuff. Cool.
Yeah, what's the novel about?
Huh? Oh,
what's the novel about?
It's called. I dreamt about it. Even the title came to me. The Boy Who Would Not See. It's about a middle school kid who, at 5 years old, he lost his mother, and his father was, ex-Marine, was blinded in a car accident on the way to a Christmas festival. And his father had an NDE, which gave him supernatural powers. There's a lot of paranormal, magical threads all throughout. But the boy is the one who cannot see. His father can, but he cannot really see different perspectives. It incorporates a lot of what Erik has taught us about how important perspective is, emotional boundaries, emotional honesties. It's really cool. You got this cool lunch lady in middle school that can touch and know what you're thinking, and it's really so freaking awesome. I love it. I love it. It's oh my God. You got these scenes that are contrasting, like on the way right before they leave for the Christmas party. The mother spills her nail polish, and you got the drip, drip, drip of the red nail polish, and then the contrasting scene, drip, drip, drip of the blood of the scene, and you got middle school humor, and you got a knife scene. I mean, oh God, and you got the paranormal powers of Hank, the father. It is so amazing. I cannot wait to finish it.
Awesome.
Anyway,
Erik says it's a go. He said it's already there. It's already done.
Yeah, I know. Maybe the reality TV show will be about portals and scalar and all that stuff. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but also incorporating Erik and what he does. It's more of a show about helping people using Erik.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I don't want to take up too much time because these poor people need. Okay. So without further ado, I love you, Erik.
I love you, Mom.
And I've so enjoyed this time we've had, since we started this. All right, so let's go to somebody from and I really appreciate you guys, your listeners, for holding and listening to me blab away about things that may not be very important to you. So I'm very grateful for that. I love you for that patience. All right, so let's hear somebody from the 724 area code. Let's see this. Hi there, how are you doing?
Hi, thank you for taking my call this evening. I'm new to your show. I enjoyed listening to you.
Thank you for being patient. I'm sorry I totally talked over you.
No worries. Again, this is my first time to the show, so am I just asked you a question, or how does it work exactly?
Well, you just say whatever. Do you want a message from Erik? Do you want to get a message from a deceased loved one? Do you want to know something from your higher self? Anything. Everything is game.
Okay. Just double checking, making sure there are, decent boundaries.
No rules. Follow your heart.
Okay. All right. In that case, I would like to a message or whatever you can of my deceased father.
Mm-hmm. What's his first name, baby?
Hi.
Wait, what is your first name? What city do you live in?
This is Mandy.
Mandy?
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome, Mandy. And what city are you calling from?
I am in Pennsylvania.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, and your father's first name?
His name is John.
John. Okay.
Hi, Mandy. I'm Veronica. I'm also in Pennsylvania. I am the voice of
Great.
Erik.
Okay, great.
Hi.
What do you mind me asking about what parts in Pennsylvania?
In Allentown area.
Oh, okay. I'm about an hour south of Pittsburgh, so we're the opposite
okay.
side.
We're on the opposite end. So,
yes.
Mandy, first thing I felt was a male come in. He told me that he was your father, and he's also showing me boxes that are packed up. Did you pack up and get ready to move, or did you pack his stuff up? Because he's showing me boxes that have been packed nicely with stuff. Does that mean anything?
I'm not sure. He passed in 2013. I was living with him at the time and my son, and I did pack up his things.
Are you thinking of packing up and moving either professionally or personally?
Personally, I would love to. I just hesitant of how able to do so in the physical. I have some physical health issues and lack of a helping hand, and I would really like to go with my privacy, and those that I could turn to for physical help in the move would go against the idea, the privacy of moving, if I'm
Erik,
yes.
Erik, what is this?
Yep.
What's the boxes? Erik, what's with the boxes?
So the boxes are symbolic of you moving. So we're seeing your dad is showing you that there is a move. You don't have to worry about how. You just have to understand that if it's what you want and you're in the strong energy of projecting that, it will happen. Your dad was very clear to show me boxes. And also there's something about, did you get your father's car?
Yes, I did.
And how's that running? He's asking.
Oh, I no longer have it. Unfortunately, it had to be salvaged about this month last year, about a year ago, to be honest with you.
And it's funny because
I tried to keep on to it as long as I could.
Yeah. He's saying it in a funny kind of way. So, it's kind of like he knows, he's just testing you, if you will. Was your dad a talker? Was he a talker?
Oh, my gosh, yeah, most definitely.
Yes. And was he a jokester? Like he would play pranks?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, it was ironically that he passed on April 1st.
I'm just going to say to you,
I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I don't, if you knew him.
Yeah. He's actually here, very present with me. I can feel his personality. And is there something to the month of November with him?
No, but my second son was born in 26.
In November?
Yes.
There you go.
11/11. He never got a chance to meet him.
No, but he's his spirit guide. He's his spirit guide.
Oh.
Yes, he was born in 11/11/2016, and he was close to my first son, who was born in 05, but again, he didn't get to meet my second son.
No, he's telling me he's the second son's spirit guide.
Well, let me ask you this. These boxes,
yes, ma'am.
An actual move, or is it a metaphorical move, like a move spiritually or emotionally or something like that?
Her dad is saying there is a physical move happening for her. It doesn't have to be tomorrow.
Or home? Okay. Work or home?
Yep. Home.
Is it?
Yep.
Home. Yeah.
Mandy, do you understand? Do you understand, Mandy, what he's saying?
Yes, I just need some more guidance as far as, or maybe I say, direction of what area. I'm not sure which. I don't want to move just to move. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure which area, out of state, and which state. And
oh my God! Okay, Erik, does
just
she need to
any information about the move?
Does she need to talk to a medium, whether it's Veronica or somebody else?
the medium would be for you to communicate with your father. We could definitely do that. But are you considering Ohio? Is that an option for you?
No, I haven't thought of Ohio. My first son, who he was very close with, just is infatuated with the Cleveland Browns and Cleveland Indians, just the state of Ohio.
Well, that's why he's bringing it up. Yep. So
okay,
something to think about. But just there's validation. Your dad is with you. He is watching. He's your son's spirit guide. So yeah.
Wow.
There's your message.
Well,
thank you. And your name again was, hon? I'm so sorry.
Mandy.
I'm Veronica Drake.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
VeronicaDrake.com. Who nudged Mandy here? The father?
Yes.
Okay. Mandy.
She asked for her father. When we're doing mediumship and they ask for the father, we get the father.
Yeah. Okay, Mandy, you might want to hook up with Veronica. There's something going on here. I think you have a lot more questions to ask, darling. I really do.
Yes, I do. Hopefully in the future we'll have, a stronger, connection.
All right, darling. Okay, well, I'm glad
Thank
you called.
So much for taking my call tonight.
Yeah, I'm glad your father was persistent, and I already think he's an awesome guy. I can feel his energy already, too.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, and I'm sure he does, too.
Wait, one more thing.
Yes,
Erik,
ma'am.
what is it about her physical illness? Is that something related to, open portals or negative entities, something you can help her with?
Is it systemic? Is there something flowing through your whole body like fibromyalgia or arthritis?
Are you asking me?
Yes,
I'm asking you.
Okay. Before arthritis, what did you say, ma'am?
Fibromyalgia.
I'm not familiar with that. What is that, ma'am?
Anything systemic.
Anything what? I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's difficult to hear with this. We're all talking over each other.
Right.
Is your body filled with inflammation?
Probably. I have I have a health issue that developed during my that particular son's pregnancy, 2016, and it's still with me.
Mhm. Okay. So
it has substantially. I'm sorry, but no, that would be a physical, legitimate, medical.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, let me tell you one thing.
Is there anything about that I should be concerned since that was brought to my attention?
No. Let me tell you one thing. My sister developed diabetes right after she had her daughter, and it actually was related to a tear in her energy that opened up because of trauma from another life. I know it sounds weird, okay, but I'm telling you, that is true. That was related to her a birth infant she lost in another life. But she lost to sepsis to an unsterile, birth. So.
Okay.
Is this due to something like that? Some whole inner energy?
Okay. Well, he was a diabetic.
No. I'm talking to Erik. Is this illness due to a whole inner energy, like an open portal, Erik? That will be resolved if that is closed and sealed forever.
He says that at this moment, that can't be confirmed at this moment. It would take more of a consultation. There's a lot going on with her energetically.
Okay, then Veronica, if she consults with you, just touch base with me because this girl needs help. I want to be the one that at least helps to help her. I can't be everything, but I want to at least contribute something, okay? Okay,
Thank you
Mandy,
so much.
we're
I
definitely
really
sorry.
appreciate your words and effort. I was trying to say to you about the diabetic. My father was a diabetic. Ironically, that you brought that up.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we're here to stick together, man. Moms are here to stick together, okay?
Thank you. I more than appreciate that.
Oh, I love you, okay? I'm there for you. And I
Thank
don't
you.
say that.
I love you as well.
Okay?
Thank you.
Bye.
I appreciate that.
Okay. Bye, sweetie.
Good night. Thank you.
There was a reason this woman, lovely woman, called in. I just know it. I just feel it down to my motherly bones. Whew. Oh, God. Okay, 650 area code. Hi there. How you doing?
Hi. Thank you both for taking my call. And hi, Erik. It's my first time calling. So my question is, since the mid of last week, I've been extremely low. Like I can't get out of this funk at all. It's as if everything is shutting down. You know, like that hopelessness state where deep down I know that's not my true nature, but something is going on and I can't seem to figure it out, and my mind is just kind of blocked out. And I was hoping if Erik has some guidance.
What's your first name,
portal.
baby?
Oh, Hiwi.
Oh, what's your first name?
Hiwi.
Oh, beautiful name. Okay.
Thank you.
This is the portal. This is the energy. Yes, this is where your energy work would come in help, he says, Mom.
Okay. So why is there an open portal now?
This has been happening. Was evil in your life? Did you recently, within the last year, go through major trauma, loss?
Yeah, I moved from another state to where I am now, and the transition has been very difficult, and I haven't really settled. It's been almost 2 years now. So I'm in like a limbo state all the time.
And you want to just get rid of this negative energy. When you moved away, was there something that you were moving from? Did you leave something behind?
Yes, I quit a tech job that I really didn't like, and I didn't feel like it was my path. And also there was a fire. I moved from California. There was fire going on at that time. And also, not working and not being able to afford the lifestyle there, I had to come and move in with a family member.
Let me ask you this. Well, let me ask you, Erik, this. Did this trigger something from another life?
Yeah. No, not another life, but something earlier in this life, he says. It opened an old wound.
And what was that?
Yeah. I think it's...
you know what
it
is. No, go ahead. You tell me.
I think I'm in this position of quitting, jobs that I don't like when it comes to my profession, which I went through because of family pressure, and quitting. And then I come back and live with my sister, which always backfires for me, and I have to run away. But this time I thought I can't run away all the time and put myself in a bad position, find another job I don't like. So I need to figure out what I want in my life, which, that your purpose is sometimes it's not divine timing. So you don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just the journey. But that's, there's that unfulfillment and staying with family members that I, we have different kind of thinking, I'm more in the spiritual route, whereas they're in more the logical kind of route. So there's always a weird vibe, and I feel I don't belong at all. So, so it's just, I think it cost me a lot of energy drainage in a way.
Yes,
and I want to make the right choice and not run away this time, and, be kind of have a different perspective, but it hasn't been clear.
Are you with your family now?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's something that needs to be healed. That's the old wounds. We can see you right back at age, 6 or 7, where it's be seen, not heard. We'll tell you what to do. You do it and just do it because we say you do it. It doesn't even make sense to you why you're doing what you do professionally. You're just doing it because you were told to do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I've been a fighter, you see, so because of that, because I have that, I become so outspoken, then I become the bad, the bad girl, but it's always I'm speaking my truth, and they don't acknowledge it, which is fine. And I feel like I can't wait for them to apologize and see what it could do, to kids when, that emotional side is not addressed. It's just always, I provided food and shelter for you and I educate you.
Yeah, you don't need that. You don't need them to apologize. You honor your own truth and let them have their own. That's it.
Yeah.
I know their family, but you have your truth, they have theirs, and that's it. Like, you need to have this reflector over your face, and when they throw their daggers at you, it's a bling, 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 bling. It plings off, okay? Be a detective taking notes, and when they say awful things, you're like, oh, how interesting is that you should say these things. I mean, it's like, be so objective and detached from their slings and arrows, okay? Now, my question is that, Erik, does she have any open portals in her energy body? If so, how many?
Yes. There are 4 or 5 that we can see.
Oh, God. Does she have any negative entities? If so,
no.
How many?
No,
good.
The portals are where she's leaking energy. These need to be closed. Elisa can talk to you about that.
Yeah, but I'm in portal jail now. Erik won't let me do any work yet until I'm healed. Erik, when am I going to be able to help people? Because I use dowsing rods in a scalar field, and he has them paralyzed, so I can't work them, okay? So how much longer is it going to take before I can do this, Erik?
Early 2021.
No.
You have to do your work. Yep.
Who can help me? Who can I reach out to help me close it out? Then?
Caller, what I'm gonna suggest to you is, check out my website, veronicadrake.com. If we did a session, we can work with Erik, and we can look at what these portals actually are. Look at what's going on. Are you in some sort of left brain field, like engineering or something?
Yeah, that's what I studied, but I feel like it's not my truth, what I mean? So
no, it's not. I can see it. Erik pointed me to it. It's not your thing. We need to explore what is your thing, and then you need to gear towards it, and that's what closes your portals.
All right, let me ask you this. Does she have any closed portals that need to be opened? Because once these are open, that's when abundance comes in. Streams of consciousness, information. Does she have any closed portals that need to be opened? I'm asking Erik.
There is one, he says.
Oh, that's good. All right, I'm going to ask Erik because he said like maybe a week or two. So maybe it's different now, but okay. So you need to email me at from time to time medhouse@gmail.com, and because I don't want to wait till next year. Okay, so
what he's saying is, by that time you will have a practice of it.
But maybe I can do her before then. I agree, it'll be like a practice, but I want to help people. So, okay, dude. E as in Edward, Medhouse. M as in mom, E as in Edward, D as in Delta, I don't know, H as in hotel, U as in uniform, S as in Sierra, at gmail.com. So get in touch with them because you can't wait till. And I have looked so many places for people who do portal stuff, and there's none. And let me tell you, there's one dude who went on YouTube to find something, and all shit went down. I had to save him. He had to do all sorts of stuff to get the negative entities out of his ass. Okay, so don't do that. Be very careful. It's very, very dangerous stuff. Right, let's go to the next person. Okay. I'm so glad you called, first time caller.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot.
You bet. We're going to help you, babe. Bye.
Okay. Thank you.
Wow. She's smart, I can tell. All right, 917 area code. Hi there. How you doing?
Hello?
Hi there.
Can you hear me?
What's going on?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for taking my call. I've been enjoying the show.
I'm glad you called.
Yes, I think I'm a first-time caller also.
What's going on? You never get this. I'm glad you called. Eric's been doing lots of else. How can we help you? What's your first name and where are you calling from? And how can we help you?
Karen from New York. Yes. Well, I wanted to know about guidance for me about finding the right roommate, but also after hearing the last call, I'm wondering if I have any portals that are shut down or whatever need to be opened.
Well, I'm telling you, 80% of people have open portals because all of us have traumas, okay? And that need to be closed. And 15% have closed portals that need to be opened so that we, find that love that we've been looking for, or abundance, etc. So what do you think, Erik? What do you want to answer first, my love?
I'm sorry, I missed the question.
Oh, well, she wants to, okay, go ahead. I'll let you know. Which question do you want answered the most, baby?
Me? I guess about the portal.
Okay.
Because,
So there's a lot. There are a lot of open portals on you, Erik says. It looks like Swiss cheese.
Oh my God, that's like me. I was Swiss cheese. Jesus.
Mhm.
And mine was like salted because my psychotic parents. Oh my God. Okay. So how many does she have in her energy body? You can have them in your home too. How many in her energy body?
8.
What? Oh my God.
Is that a bad thing?
It's where you're leaking energy.
Oh my God, that's where negative entities can come in, but it's no big deal. I mean, it can be taken care of, but usually you don't get more than like 2 to 4. Did you have a lot of trauma in your life, or a series of little traumas?
I think so. I've had a very hard life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's why.
We can see that. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Does she have any energy body, any open portals in her home or her dwelling?
No, it's her that's carrying them, Erik says.
Wow. What about closed portals that need to be opened that are denying her love, abundance, etc., creativity, etc.? Does she have any of those?
3.
Well, that's not the worst, but it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
will
that's
this change everything for her?
Remedied.
What?
You can actually work with her with that.
Okay. Will Erik allow me
what
to?
What do you think? Yes. And there's something unique about her. And I think the stories that the two of you have are similar, and that's why it's okay for you to work with her.
Wow. Mm-hmm. All right. You and I need to talk about our stories then, girl. Okay. So you got my email address, right? Did you get it?
If it's on the radio page, I can find it.
No, I don't. Maybe, but I don't share it with everybody. But it's E as in Edward, Medhus, M as in Mom, EDHUS @gmail.com. Now I got a money button, So, but the problem is that Erik will not let the dowsing rods work unless there's equal energy exchange. So, Erik, will you let me do this for free, please? Fucking really? Or some barter? I mean, what can you? Because come on, man.
Erik is saying that in the most respectful way, think of her as your guinea pig. She will be your test pilot, and he will give the okay for you to work with her and in exchange, she will share her healing with your followers.
Okay, so it could be a testimonial, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
There's an energy exchange there.
Okay, so this can be very hard. It's really hard on me. You have to know that it can take like 4 to 6 hours, very draining. When I take a bath, afterwards, my bathtub is left with black scum, okay? It's very difficult. So it is important that there's some sort of exchange. But I do want to help you, especially if our stories are similar.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. I'll be happy.
Really hard life too. Okay. All right, good. Send me an email. We'll work together, girl. We got to help each other, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you're not going to, so this would be separate from the show right now, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It's going to be private. I'm going to work on, help you privately, this weekend or next week, whenever Erik lets me, because it's very hard work, and I have to do it in a scalar field because you're remote. So scalar energy is not electromagnetic energy, which is local. It's informational energy, which you have to send me. You have to send me a picture of yourself, and I'll tell you all that, so that it can read your biofield and take that information and send the information to you. Okay, so I'll tell you about it when you email me. Okay.
Okay. Wow, I'm very intrigued and grateful. Thank you so much.
Sure, baby. Oh, of course. All right. We love you and we want you to be well. And if you've had that hard of life, that has to end now. Done.
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay.
I've been questioning, how could I have chosen this, where they say we all choose our path and our lessons.
Yeah,
I must have screwed up because why would I choose this?
Yeah, why did she choose this life, Erik?
Because the contract is about you learning to accept help.
Wow.
Oh.
And so by calling in here and Elisa offering to help you in exchange for your testimonials, I mean, this is going to go great ways for your healing.
Awesome.
Who nudged her here?
Amazing. Me too.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, who nudged her to call in?
Erik.
Rascally boy.
Wow.
All right, that's awesome. All right, well, email me later, dude. Talk to you later.
Okie doke, yes. Thank you. Many blessings to everybody.
Many blessings.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, I'm so excited to help her. Okay. Got one from the 213 area code. Hi there. How you doing?
Good. Hi. How are you?
I'm so good. Hopefully you're just as good or better. What's your first name and where are you calling from?
I'm Lisa from California.
Elisa?
Lisa from California.
Oh, Lisa. Oh, yeah. Have you called in before?
I have called before.
Yes, I recognize you. All right. So where in California are you calling from?
Los Angeles.
Do you know Topanga, California?
Yeah, I'm very close to there. I'm in the San Fernando Valley.
Oh, my God. That's where my big sister is. My older sister, as I like to call her. Anyway, she's only 10 months older, but whatever. I like to milk it.
Oh, she's very
So,
close to
what
me.
would you like? What would you like to ask Erik, your higher self, or anybody else?
So I've struggled with a lot of things in my life. It's like self-control, self-will, and also fear of death. And I wondered if there's anything like leftover energy, old spirits, fears, or whatever from a previous life that is weighing me down in this lifetime.
Great question. Or any other lifetime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Anything pulling me down this one?
Well, do you suffer with depression, like clinical depression? Have they diagnosed you with that in this life? Erik wants to know.
No.
Okay, because you do have some very heavy energy that is what we would call depression. Now, we've been talking about this, and I really do believe that these portals that we've been talking about are
80% of people, man. 80% of people,
Yep.
Erik said. So, not a big
Erik
surprise.
says that you have two that are open, and you have one that's closed. So, it's not like you look like Swiss cheese, but it really, you are leaking energy, and that will cause lethargy. It will mimic depression. From a past life, do you have stomach issues?
I do. Very bad.
Because in a past life, you were shot in the stomach. That was how your life was ended, I can see. So, that's part of the stomach issue thing. But also there's a high level of insecurity. Your sacral chakra looks like it's murky, and you look like you're suffering from understanding how to feel secure in the world. Did you live a life that was sheltered, where somebody took super care of you?
The good care of me, or they kind of
they
me?
overly, like maybe you were overly protected?
Yes, my mother held me under her thumb.
Yeah. Yep. Because this sacral chakra, you're screaming for security. You want to understand how to feel secure in this world on your own. So I would say, look at the portals that are open, look at the one that's closed, and then understand how to work with them. And Elisa will be able to. Elisa, can you give her any advice? Do you see anything there?
Well, just stay tuned for when I'm going to be out of portal jail, which will probably be in a couple of weeks, and I will help you. I will help you. I don't know if you heard what happened to Luca, my son. Were you on when I talked about that?
Yes. That's amazing.
Freaking powerful, okay? And I want to help as many people as I can.
Okay.
Okay, let me ask you this: the past life thing. How much of that figures into this with her?
It's actually a pretty big piece of it. It's what's keeping the portals open.
Okay,
yes.
Is that what blasted open the portal? Or two portals? I can't
exactly.
Okay, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can we just seal the portals closed? We don't have to. She doesn't have to have the past life regression, right? She can just seal the portals.
No, just close the portals. And, one of the things, the stomach issues have plagued you for a very long time. Understanding that energetically you've got the holes, the portals are in your sacral chakra area, like below your belly button, and in your solar plexus. Self-esteem, confidence, security, and do you have issues in relationships?
Okay. We can help you, girl. We can help you. Erik, get me out of fucking portal jail. Get me out of portal jail. Okay, stay tuned. Email me from time to time. Watch my social media, and we're going to help you, girl, okay? All right.
I'm so
Thanks,
excited
everybody.
to
Get in touch with her at veronicadrake.com. Love you all.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.